I love you.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Watery Aquarium. It's Michelle here and I have another reading for you. Today's reading we're going to be looking at your love energy this week, right? We're going to see what Spirit has to say about your love life, your connections, just the energy surrounding it this week, right? So let's get a color card first. So we have here, whoa, gold, abundance, card number 25. That's bright. So 25 reducing to 7, and it's gold. I mean, this is bright. So this is definitely a very good week. A week where you can have, I'm hearing lots of fun, an abundance of fun, an abundance of intimacy, an abundance of couple closeness, an abundance of, doing things, fun activities with friends and family or your partner, your other half. But it's definitely a golden opportunity to, I'm hearing that having that heart to heart, like really being honest with each other, having that talk about where you see yourself or the connection going, or the friendship going, what you would like to do, where do you see yourself in 5 years. It's having that deep conversation with your other half. This is a week energetically where it is a good time to do that, because Spirit is surrounding a lot of connections, especially at this time, right? At this time of major change, right? Because it's a test on your commitment, how committed or how much you believe in what you're doing or who you are with or who you are friends with, right? It's testing yourself and testing your connections. So this is a time where it's all about clear communication and being on the same page, right? Growing together with, especially with the word abundance. It's like what you two can bring to the table to pull together so that it can grow into something big, something great. Now, Spirit is surrounding these connections where both parties are serious about this, right? So this could be romantic relationships or friendships or family, but whatever you are working on, it's all about being on the same page and having the plans or the idea of pooling things together, resources together, etc., so that you can expand on, right? Let's get an animal spirit card. With it being yellow at that, it's the solar plexus chakra. So it's the I am center, right? Willpower center. So again, it's expressing your authenticity, your true self, right? Being truthful in your connections and expecting your other half to be truthful as well, or making them feel comfortable enough to be truthful, right? I'm hearing for some of you being open to handling the truth, right? If it's something that you might not want to hear. Okay, let's get an animal card. What guidance do you have with regarding love this week? Okay, so we have here the stag spirit, and it says take the lead. That's cute. Card number 58. Take the lead. And the stag energy, that's a leader energy here. We have leader energy and we have lots of feathers, so that's about blessings. So Spirit is really surrounding you guys at this time. So with the stag energy, it's like, again, it's screaming about being on the same page, being authentic with your feelings and your plans, where you want to be. It's definitely screaming that. So we have here 58 reducing to 13, 13 reducing to 4, right? Stability, Spirit. Card number 25 reducing to 7. So Spirit is stepping in right? And it's making sure that a lot of these connections are stable, or putting tests or challenges in these connections to see how stable you are, or if you are willing to evoke change in the positive changes in the connection, right? Whether it be you put the work in to bring about more stability and being on the same page with each other and moving forward, or if this relationship or connection is meant to dissolve. But the whole idea is honesty and stability, moving in that direction. No more surprises, because we're living in a time, or we're moving in a time where all the fakeness is done. We can't be fake anymore. We're gonna have to have true intentions. So if you're not feeling someone and you just kind of rolling with it, that's gonna fall away eventually. So it's all about being real, and it's all about being honest with yourself first, and honest with your partner, friend, whatever, family. Definitely being honest. This is showing me having the courage and the balls, with the stag energy, having the balls to admit it, to really see your situation for what it is, right? See what needs to be worked on. See the positives in the connection, where it's working, and what is working, you continue doing it, and what is not really working, how can you heal it? How can you fix it? How can you work with each other? That's what this is about. Spirit is not playing, because right now we can't be having messed up relationships when a lot of other dynamics in the world is a mess. Everything is like in upheaval. So it's important to make sure that you are, again, true to yourself and honest with your partner or your connection, right? This is a week of that. Okay, we have here Alchemy, Magic, card number 43. Guess what? 7 again. Right, look at that. The hands. Divine magic. Look, it's bringing about sacred connections. Connections where, again, it might be sacred, it might be twin flame, soulmate, all of that good stuff. But it will require work. It's not just all going to fall into place and then I don't have to do shit. I can still not work on myself and be a wanker and, fine, it will work out. No, you're going to have to put the work in. You're going to have to put the work in yourself and your connection. But a sacred connection, it just feels different. It's like energetically, it's not as hard. It's just not as hard compared to the other connections. It's not as hard, but there is work to be done. But it's not as draining. Right? It's something where you actually see progress when you're both in alignment with this card here, right? But Spirit is actually creating or preparing, this is for some of you, a connection where it is going to be, I'm hearing magnificent, marvelous. You two are going to be opposites. So there's going to be some type of dynamic where you're going to be like oil and water, or age gap, different ethnicities. What's the other thing? Different heights, different weights, different. It's going to be an obvious difference. However, it just works. Right? Now also for someone, this is telling you, and I'm here, it's a masculine energy, right? For you to have the courage to now shift the energy, the dynamics of your connection. So if you have been holding back from expressing your feelings to someone, it is time for you to now find the courage to move forth and express your truth. Because you're going to see a major shift for the better, right? A major shift for the better in the connection. Don't be afraid. I mean, this is all about willpower here. This color, the gold. It's a golden opportunity, and we have here abundance. So it is not going to fail you, because spirit will not do that to you. You will always succeed with spirit. And we have 7 here twice. It's all about stability here. Something that you have manifested, and I'm feeling chills. Something that someone has manifested is coming to light. Spirit has definitely heard your prayers, and that connection is actually in the pipeline. It's being created right now. What's happening is that you both are working on yourself, right? You both are working on yourself, because the idea is that you need to both be solid within the self before this comes in. And it's pretty soon. It's coming. It's really, really soon. So please don't think that it's, I'm not going to say 2 years, 5 years and all that. It's coming. It's all about when you truly are doing the work within the self. And you're in a state of, the key thing that we need to all know here is that there's not necessarily a timeline. It's when you are willing to let go of control and allow spirit to do what spirit does best. So you can set the intention, but a lot of us hold on to it and not release it, not allow spirit to do the work, right? So we release it, and this is the key thing here. It's by releasing control and thinking, or not even thinking, I'm going to say releasing control and being okay within yourself, whether it comes in or not, right? So it's not having any expectations, but actually doing you, focusing on yourself, building yourself and your abundance, your own personal abundance. And if it comes in, yippee, and if it doesn't, yippee as well, because you have things going for you. So it's letting go of that. That's how it works. So it's not saying, well, it's not going to happen, and then you're in that negative energy. It's being neutral, no energy other than, okay, this is what I would like, and then I'm going to be focusing on doing me, getting certain things done within my life that I would like to accomplish, right? Okay. Right. So we have here the 10 of Swords. Okay, don't freak out. We have the Emperor. We have the Hermit. And we have the Ace of Swords. And guess what, guys? Look at what's at the bottom of the deck here. We have the Empress. And look at that. We have the Emperor right here. Emperor, Empress. Told you the person is not far away. Right? For those of you who manifesting their person, they're not far away. Right? So, energies this week. So it's coming out of overthinking, coming out of giving up. There's a sense of how can I put it, like not giving a shit anymore, or just really feeling like downtrodden. This is telling me that you've now grabbed life or your connections with both hands. You've had a burst of inspiration, and it ties in with the Gold card and the Emperor, where it's like now you're taking the initiative to actually evoke change in your connections, to be more active in your connections. It's like you're connecting more with, okay, what it's saying is that you're now seeing what needs to be done. Right. Now, for some of you, this is for some of you, you might have ended a connection and you're like, okay, you know what? Based on that experience, I am not going to be making that mistake again. Right? There's some of that. That's an energy that's popping up here. It's like you've looked within yourself and you're like, you know what? I am not going to allow anyone to do that to me again. So that's for those who have ended a connection, because we have the Ace of Swords here and it's all about clarity, boo. Right? It's like clarity, learning your lesson, spirit showing you, okay, this is exactly what you've contributed here with the Hermit card, right? This is exactly what you've contributed, and this is where you need to be. This is what you need to do. And we have gold, and again, that solar plexus card, and it's like being present in your connection, needing to be more present, needing to be more true to yourself, or being more yourself. I'm hearing, because with the Alchemy card, it could be where you were going against how you truly felt in your connection, right? In your friendships, doing things that other people want you to do because you don't want to upset them. And it's saying with the Stag energy and the Emperor, right? It's saying, no, you have to be firm in your beliefs. Take a stand in your connections. Be honest in your communications. Not sit back and allow people to walk all over you. And then you're not happy about it. Things get out of control. It's like a runaway train, right? We get ourselves in situations where we're like, yeah, okay. Just passing the responsibilities to others to the point where they're just going to be making decisions without even asking you. And it's not something that you want. It gets out of control. Then when you stand up for yourself, you're seen as a monster. So that's why it's telling you to learn from this and actually start from the get-go. Put your foot down. Again, not in an aggressive way, but to say no or yes or whatever. Following how you truly feel and being in that energy where you're letting everyone know where you stand. It's waking up to that. For some of you, it's showing you're looking at your patterns here. You're recognizing your patterns in your connections and you're correcting them. And again, the pattern is showing that you need to show up in your connections and be okay with expressing who you truly are. Right? For some of you, you're hiding your spirituality from your partner. And you really shouldn't, because if it is an important part of your life, there's no need to hide it. But a disappointment that might have been from last week that's carried over into this week has allowed you to now step into a more leadership vibe, or someone that's now taking control of the situation, taking control of the matter at hand. Being able to defend yourself and seeing a problem before it comes in, right? This is also telling me that you're starting to listen to yourself, right? Your inner voice, your higher self. You're starting to listen to it because it's proven time and time again to be correct, right? We got Temperance here with the Alchemy magic card, so this is giving me Temperance vibes. So again, it's coming into balance, right? But it's saying to listen to your intuition. So this week, guys, in your connection, listen to your intuition and to communicate clearly your truth. Clearly. No more hiding, because Spirit is not going to be allowing connections like that anymore. That is done. Look, that's a thing of the past, people. It's all about being authentic, right? If you like weird, quirky things, let the world know, right? That's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's not having that heavy weight inside. It's all about being light on the inside, right? Being light and being high vibrational. Look at these colors. That's the energy that you guys should be in. But Spirit is all over this. And again, it's to bring about stability. And for those of you who are manifesting someone really special, a significant, sacred connection, it is coming. But again, it's for you to tap into this energy of being true to yourself, being in that Emperor Stag energy, right? Of not putting up with nonsense, not brushing things under the carpet or making people make decisions for you because you can't be bothered. Why? That's like That's done. It's standing up now for yourself. And again, with the Ace of Swords, it's seeing the light. And if someone or something doesn't serve you, it's time to move on. It's time to release that. It's really taking things seriously now, your life seriously, your connection seriously. And with the Ace of Swords as well, clear and honest communication, speaking your truth. Wow. Let's get my healing oracle card. Having the courage to approach that person that you really like and telling them that, okay, I have feelings for you, or would you like to go out? Right? Look at that. So we have here, it says, how to achieve my purpose, right? And that is your self-realization question, right? We have the tree, so this is earth energy, and the body. So this is the physical, so bringing something to life, right? We have the book and the tree as the power symbol. Another tree, and then we have this cat, which is, it's a big cat. So we have the big cat here, and they're all about being observant and courage. So we also have here the root chakra, right? So, and keyword, the knowledge. So it says here, I surrender to independence and retake my power by being wise. I mean, come on. We got two power animals here, right? But it's telling you about knowing and remembering what you possess within. The power, the knowledge that you possess within about yourself. It's time to, again, bring it up to the surface. How to achieve my purpose. How to achieve your purpose is to, again, be in this energy of taking the initiative and living in truth. That's how you can achieve it. It's like, this is like giving me Akashic Records vibes here. This book, the book of life. It's, for some of you, this is like an ancestral pattern that you're meant to break. And to break it again is to be in that stag emperor energy, right? Taking stock, taking control, but of course not being a tyrant, but being authentic to yourself, seeing the truth of the matter, your truth, seeing a situation for what it is and making the necessary adjustments, right? If there needs to be adjustments, but being your authentic self, whether you're someone that likes quirky, weird things, it's okay. But it's like really tapping inwards and seeing a situation for what it is, seeing a connection for what it is. Is it working? Is it not? What do I need to do to work on it? What do I need to do if it's not working and I don't want it anymore? I need to release this. It's just being honest with yourself and not turning a blind eye, not allowing people to walk all over you, not allowing yourself to die inside, because that's what's happening with this. Mental death. Not speaking. This is like the muted card, being muted. Even, yes, it's a 10 and it's the last card, and then you start with 1. Ooh, isn't that interesting? So the first card is the 10 of Swords. And the last card is the Ace of Swords. That's cute. Now look at that. Muted and finding your voice. I mean, come on. This is the week for that. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Let's get you a Rose Oracle. Beautiful. So we have here Morning Dew. And it says, clarity, a fresh start, a positive outlook. I mean, weren't we just saying that? We have the Ace of Swords, clarity, right? We have the Hermit, clarity, inner clarity, right? We have alchemy, fresh start, right? And we have the Ten of Swords. Look at that. Ending and new beginning. So Ten of Swords to the Ace of Swords. So it's like releasing what needs releasing and healing what needs healing. That's the theme for this week. And Spirit is not playing. Spirit is not playing. In these times, there's no more riff-raff, illusions, pretend. It's all about truth. It's all about authenticity. In order for us to move up, to ascend, to level up, we have to first do this within ourselves. Be authentic within ourselves, right? And definitely be authentic with others. Not be ashamed to be authentic in front of others, and allowing them to see you for who you are, and you are just not, and not be ashamed of it, right? Not be ashamed of it. Not running away from your feelings. You like someone and then you're hiding, right? Hiding that when you can approach them and get things moving. And it doesn't have to move quickly. It doesn't. You can take your time getting to know each other. And this is another thing here. It's like there's no need to rush. It's all about taking your time and getting to know each other. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.